Coach, we saw Trent Perry continue to come in his own tonight.
Yeah.
Really gave you a huge lift, especially in the second half.
Yeah, look, Donnie took a shot to the head, was out for a while getting evaluated. Not really himself probably when he came back, but he gutted it out. Didn't have any turnovers from the time he came back, and I think he had 5 assists. Obviously, Trent made some big shots. They're a team that doubles the post and tries to pack it in the paint. But I got him to a point now where he's not hesitating, as an offensive player, and I think that matters. It was huge for him. And just got to keep building. If you're going to win games and go through a season, that's our 3rd different player to have 30-plus points in a game. Tyler, Sky, and now Trent. So it's going to be different guys. You just got to keep grinding it out. That's conference play. They're banged up. I told you Tyler hadn't been out of bed in 3 days. Gets 21. Zero practices. 0 practices. He's still sick. Yeah. I wouldn't get too close to him. Sounds terrible. He's got all kind of medicine. Their training staff and their doctors have done everything they can to get him where he could play tonight. And he's done that for himself. He's a tough kid. But I want to say this. I thought the key to the game early, Donnie went out. Tyler was still getting his legs back because he hadn't been out of bed since the Maryland game. Eric Freeney came in and hit 2 massive shots for us. He gave us 23 minutes of great defense, some rebounding, and he was really, really important to this win. I mean, really important. And those 2 shots to me were huge.
And Steven Jamerson as well with 2 putbacks, and then the play that stuck to me was where he stayed in front of his guy and forced a traveling violation.
Yeah. Defensively, we're getting better at staying in front of our guy. And that's been the key of the last 2 games. And most importantly, 8 rebounds. Steve had some big offensive ones. Tyler had 9 defense. Steve had 5 offensive. And when we needed them, because we weren't making anything. Until Trent got it going, we were missing everything. Until Trent and Tyler got it going, we were missing everything. And Steve had some massive offensive rebounds and put some of them back. Second chance points are 19-4 back.
And you made sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did Penn State's Caden Mingo being out for this game change how you guys prepared?
No, our best player's out, so Sky Clark's out. So, everybody's got guys out. I hope he comes back. I heard he hurt his nose.
Sky.
We didn't know if he was going to play or not, so no, we didn't change anything for us.
Any chance Sky coming back for Ohio State?
I'd put him on the doubtful, but he looked good and shoot. We came over and shot for about 30 minutes today. Plane took forever to get here last night, so we shortened everything. And he looked pretty good out there today, but I don't know. Hamstring, as you know.
You made all 21 free
Yeah. I got rid of the free throw shooting coach and I took over. No, I'm just teasing. I'm going to tell you the key to making free throws, Ben. This is a real simple one. Have the right guys get fouled. Trent was an elite free throw shooter at Harvard Westlake. So the fact that he hasn't been that here is just youth, pressure. It doesn't surprise me to see him. If you go back and watch their state final game against, I think they beat Salesian. He did the same. I did the same thing with the free throws. The 2 keys for me, the last 2 games, Steven Jamerson's 2 for 2 at the line towards the end of the game. That's huge for a big guy like that.
You talked about kind of unlocking the confidence of Trent. What have you done to do that?
It's funny, I'm people see me. I yell at guys when they don't shoot the ball. You end up with a turnover. Shoot it. Let it fly, man. It might go in.
Yeah.
Might go in. You got to let it fly. You can't be timid. And I think, coaching offensive guys, the guys have talent, you've got to empower them. They're going to maybe take a few that they shouldn't, like Tyler, every now and then. He took a 35-footer in the end of the first half. But he's our best scorer. So there's an art to coaching a score. And I'd rather have him pressing the envelope offensively. Trent, Sky, Eric when he's got it going, obviously Tyler. And just worry about playing hard on defense. It's the turnovers. You're never going to make a turnover, go in the basket, and you can't rebound it. You can't get fouled on it. So you got to try to make sure that they know you want them to be aggressive as a head coach. And all I care about is you don't turn it over.
With Mingo out and Freddie going out partway through the game, how does that change your strategy?
We had guys out too. I'm going to keep saying that to you. So I didn't know Freddie was out until it came out in the second half. When they told me, because we have so many guys out and we're guys playing sick, and we couldn't press. If we were at full strength with those guys out, we would press them, but we couldn't because of our situation. I got Trent's playing 40 minutes. I don't know. Donnie got hit in the head. Brandon Williams is out there with a bad hamstring, and Sky's on the bench, and Tyler's could be, I don't know if he can even breathe. So strategically, I would have pressed them if we could have.
How do you deal with that kind of? I mean, it sounds chaotic. How do you
got to
that kind of
same thing
chaos?
Mike was doing. You're trying to get 5 guys out there and find a way to win the game. I mean, it's tough, especially in this era, because you're not going to be that deep because of the portal era. Guys are, when Ohio State football has 29 guys transfer, okay, that says everything. They didn't change coaches now, and they went 12-0. 29. How many guys did get on scholarship? 100? 105?
I think 85.
It used to be 85.
I think it did move up now.
Yeah, but it's almost a third of your roster on the best team in the country, and they're the #1 seed in the Big Ten tournament. Until they lost in that game because they can't make a field goal. But my point is, if they're losing guys because they don't want to sit on the bench, it's going to happen to everybody. So you're not going to have a deep bench.
You won by double digits with 3 starters combining for 2 points. Now I know Donovan got hit, but 2.
Yeah, Eric wasn't himself tonight. But look, man, it's conference play. You got to win, and we're already worried about Ohio State. I'm gonna let Trent get in here.
Thank you.
All right, guys.